Johnny Dollar.
George Reed, Johnny, at Floyd's of England.
Well, hiya, George. What can I do for you?
Well, Johnny, I'm afraid I've got myself into a rather embarrassing situation.
Yeah, what have you done this time?
One of the company's most important clients is a man named Orson Ogilvy Terwilliger.
Huh?
Retired. He's a collector. He lives down near the little town of Bethel, New York.
Where's that?
Across the Hudson, east of Poughkeepsie, between Monticello and Coshocton in the Mongauk Valley.
Yo, hold it. I better look it up on the map.
Yes, I wish you would, Johnny. Then go on down there right away.
Oh, why not? But what for?
Terwilliger insists that someone from the company, preferably I, call on him immediately. Immediately, Johnny, regarding some change he wants to make in his life insurance policy.
What kind of a change?
Well, I haven't the least idea, but it's a really sizable policy.
How sizable?
Over $500,000.
That's sizable.
With a double indemnity clause.
Wowee.
You can see why it's important that we cater to this man.
All right, so why don't you tear on down there?
Well, you see, Johnny, oh, dear.
Yeah? What's the matter, Georgie?
I'm making this call from the city jail.
You what?
No, some fool traffic cop. I mean, one of our fine highway patrolmen.
Yeah.
Well, I'm afraid in my anxiety to get down to see Mr. Terwilliger, well, I may have been speeding a little, and, well, I made the mistake of arguing with this officer quite vehemently, Johnny.
No.
And, well, my hearing isn't until tomorrow morning.
Well, look, why don't you send somebody else from the office to see this man?
And have my own employees find out what's happened?
All right, then telephone him.
And have him find out? No, please, Johnny. Go down there and... Listen, I'll double whatever your expenses are and give you $100 besides.
Oh? But now, is that really all there is for me to do? Just find out from him what change he wants in his policy?
Yes. But why do you ask that way?
Nothing. Only every time you hand me one of these real easy assignments, I find I'm lucky to get out of it alive.
CBS Radio brings you Bob Bailey in the exciting adventures of the man with the action-packed expense account, America's fabulous freelance insurance investigator.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
And now, Act One of yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Expense account submitted by Special Investigator Johnny Dollar to Floyd's of England, North American Office, Hartford, Connecticut. Following is an account of expenses incurred during my investigation of the collector's matter. Expense account item 1, $9.85 for a cab to Bradley Field and a plane to New York. Item 2, $50 deposit on a rental car, and I drove north and west on 6 and 17 and finally Route 17B in my search for the little town of Bethel. The foot of the Catskills country is mighty beautiful this time of year. No wonder it's a famous vacation spot for thousands who spend most of their lives in the noise and dirt of the big cities. Lots of mountains, trees, fresh air, and flowers. The so-called town of Bethel was little more than a crossroads with a couple of general stores and gas stations and Emma's Hotel. At Emma's, I asked directions to the Terwilliger place.
Oh, you mean the big place over the lake?
Well, I don't know, is it?
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. And if they do decide to sell it, well, you know the rumors about it.
Yeah, well, how do I get there?
Well, you see that road right across the highway?
Yeah, I see it.
Well, first you pass Lake Superior, the Scott place.
Yeah.
About a mile and a half, maybe 2 miles, you see a turn to the left.
Uh-huh.
It takes you up the side of the little mountain to the big house.
Okay, thanks.
Such a narrow, twisting road, though, so be careful when you drive.
Oh, sure, and I'm
but
much of
such a beautiful view it gives of Mr. Terwilliger's private lake.
Oh, that's fine. I'll give it a good look.
And maybe he'll show you his wonderful collection of guns and weapons that he has. Yeah, beautiful guns.
Yes, I'll ask him about them, and thanks again.
And when you come back, if you feel like a nice cool beer on this hot weather...
Yes, I'll stop by again. Thanks. I passed the Lake Superior he'd mentioned. Then a couple of miles beyond, made a left turn that put me on the narrow, winding road up the side of a hill above another, a smaller lake. I wondered why Terwilliger, with all his money, hadn't improved this road, and thought of what might happen to someone trying to negotiate it too fast. Well, I didn't have time to think about it for long. Huh? The other car must have been coming down the hill. but apparently had taken the narrow little turn much too quickly, then skidded and rolled over to land against a huge boulder.
I lost. Didn't I?
Oh, yeah. You lost. And according to the law, no person convicted of the murder of the decedent shall be entitled to any portion of the estate, including the insurance. But just don't forget my commission on that amount. Expense account total, including room and board at Emmer's and the trip back to Hartford, $185.60. Doubled. Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar, starring Bob Bailey, originates in Hollywood and is written, produced, and directed by Jack Johnstone. Heard in our cast were Virginia Gregg, G. Stanley Jones, Forrest Lewis, Vic Perrin, and Bart Robinson. Be sure to join us next week, same time and station, for another exciting story of yours truly, Johnny Dollar. This is John Wall speaking.
Johnny Dollar has come to you through the worldwide facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.